Hello, everyone. Welcome to Sussex Saturday on Sunday. This is going to be a quick chat. I know I always say that, but it probably will be a quick chat. I hope. I'm not going to try to keep you long. Some of y'all trying to go to church. Hopefully, some of y'all aren't sitting in church listening, but if you are, hallelujah, praise the Lord. Okay. So, again, hello to everyone. Please remember to hit the thumbs up, share out if you're able to share out, and let's get on into it. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Okay, so what kicked off today's live stream is this tweet. I don't know if I guess we still call them tweets, on the app formerly known as Twitter. Freeper, many of you recognize that name. I saw this and I paused. So I was like, it says we're in outside season. The faves are making moves in silence to protect their peace, and so people can't sabotage their operation. Leashes rehash deadish because they don't have current access. Y'all's Mans is signed to a publisher owned by Murdoch. Murdoch make money on both ends. So I was like, ooh, because she was replying to the always stirring the pot after it settled down for one's own greed. So I paused and said, say it ain't so. Because it took me a second to realize who y'all's Mans is. And then I said, I get it now. So when I put up stop, warning, stop, and said, damn squad, always check fine print. Yeah, always check the fine print. Now, if you've already purchased it, chalk it up. You've paid Murdoch. Love the book. Go on with life, right? If you haven't, I wouldn't bother just from that standpoint alone. All right, so you probably have figured out what I'm referring to. If not, please try to follow along. Most in squad does. So without further ado, let's get on into trash time. It's your favorite time. Trash time. Trash time. Trash time. So after I see that tweet, along my timeline, because I had them responses from squaddies, I see this particular from Celeb Bitchy. A few hours ago, I signed an NDA to read Omid Scobie's Endgame, and I won't spoil anything, but all of you guys complaining about it before you've read it should hold your tongue. Scobie is mauling the Windsors. Like, I'm laughing out loud. It's so good. But you said you signed an NDA and you ain't gonna tell nothing. Okay, so I kind of chalk that into a corner, and that's why it's in trash time, because I'm like, oh yeah, okay, pushing it along. So then I go back, I reread the tweet from Squatty OG, because Freeper is a OG, and I go out and do a little. Harper's Collins is the publisher of his book. And so when you go through and you see in 1987, as Harper and Row, it was acquired by News Corporation. And then, I said, well, let me, because for those that may not truly believe it, but okay. Harper's Collins, here you see it. Rupert Murdoch's News Corp acquired Harper and Row in 1987. News Corp had owned a 40% stake in Collins since 1981 and became the sole owner in 1989. So, always check the fine print. I guess you have to look at someone that may be fair, and as I've said, is still a Rhoda, member of the Rhoda. I don't care how fair, but to know that Murdy Murk pushes out those tabloids and those hateful, disgusting headlines about Meghan, but yet so many Meghan supporters are going to rush and buy that fucking book, and he's going to get paid again. Yeah. I'm just going to let that marinate with people, because if you bought it, you bought it. You probably ain't going to get no money back. And I hope you enjoy it. I'm not buying, of course. I've said that before. Only because he's a member of Rhoda, and I didn't like how his first book was handled at all, with whom he had a co-writer. But I don't care if he mauls whomever. You're still using our faves in some of the push forward on it. So I just wanted to, as I said, this was going to be quick. I truly wanted to just share and then get your thoughts. I'll just leave it there. There's so much I want to say, but everybody is free to do what they wish. It's just you truly have to. When I put fine print, it's really AKA publishers. Dig deep. Like if you're not in the publisher of Harry and Meghan, then because where their books, to whom their books are published, thankfully, ain't fallen in that family. So, yeah. Alrighty then. And a Murdy Murk is about a greedy bastard. Just for the love of money, yeah. So, that's all I'm gonna say. We know his work in the tabloids and his hatred for Meghan and anyone with a dark pigment. I said it, my opinion, but I've seen how they do things, and News Corp ain't no joke. I mean, there is a current lawsuit. All right. Joan says, I was never sold on O in the first place. Something is off with him. He's part of the Rota. I don't care how sweet he may be. And I mean, when all of the crazy was going on, he wasn't out there as crazy as the other ones, but he's still Rhoda, and those are his peers. And as much as they slammed his first book, it helped with sales. So I kind of, it just is like, you couldn't have went to any other publisher, and that's probably who published the first book. So yeah, maybe that's who publishes all of those royal like books. Maybe. Kids, Joan Garcia, agree in my opinion that he is like half in, half out with the royal rats. Yeah. So, mm. Oh, Anna, old damn dirty bastard. Yeah. ODB was, yeah, it takes on a whole nother meaning, but it is what it is. Vera Omen is part of the problem that caused Megan's miscarriage. Well, do Jesus. I'm just gonna kind of leave it. I just read the comment, y'all. Just read that comment. Let me see. Deb, give me a nickel, brother. Can you spare a dime? Money can drive some people out of their mind. Ooh, seems like the OJs wrote that just for Murdoch. As I take a sip of my tea, cheers to you, Deb. That's true. And I mean, I don't technically want it to be bashing, but I just wanted to advise you all in case you were planning to go out, race out there and get the book. If you bought it in pre-sale, hey, that's you. I know there's quite a few squatties here, there, and everywhere that we're going to buy, but just, you know, now we even have to double check, myself included, double check publishers and who owns the publisher. Because, publishing houses, the product they put out usually says a lot about who owns that company. So it's my food for thought. Ooh. Yeah, just unplug my mouse. That's lovely. Let's see. Jones says, where are those two guys from the movie saying, damn? Well, do. I'll do the little kid, because the little kid that, if you've seen that little clip, the little boy's in the back seat, and somebody will say something, and the little kid goes, bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. It's the cutest little thing, but yeah, that's kind of how I feel right about now, because, although hopefully it has helped some of y'all to um, put a pause, maybe hit the brake, slow down, caution, warning, whatever, but have at it. I'm sure he's going to have pretty good sales, but just kind of gives pause to the cause. Let me see. Oh, how did I miss this one? Donna, UTA tried to get Meghan to sign with them, but she passed, and come to find out that Murdoch is affiliated with that agency also. Oh, she's going to do her homework. So we have to know that whatever charity organization it has been vetted well, just to avoid any possible entanglement, because once they've come out to say they are connected with, it makes it a little hard to just step away without it being a whole to-do. So Rafaela, what did you say here? Again, Murdoch. Oh, what is that? Carotide? I don't know what that word is. It's just saying, but yeah. So, hello, Watts. Decorate. How are you? Y'all will be hungry watching that channel. Decoration um, of desserts is magnificent. Let me see. Yasmin, Harper Collins is published in the UK, and probably he had no choice because, well, well, if he wanted his book out, I mean, he could have probably self-published. People would have jumped on it, but I get it. I get the game. It's just we're all going to have to just pause. I don't care how friendly somebody appears. Like, check the fine print, aka look through everything, vet them. So, Joan, Meghan is much smarter than those morons and has been from a little child. I wish I could quickly find which folder I had that picture of her with the glasses on as a little girl. Yeah. Makivia, how are you? VS, the royals are no good and the world knows who they are. Meghan and Harry don't need them. Right. Um, Hopefully they're not mentioned as much in the book. Like if it's about that family, let it be about that family. Leave Harry and Meghan out. The Rangers will tie them into the book. They probably are mentioned somewhat, but um, yeah. Let me see this. Anna is saying, Donna, I haven't seen your name forever. How have you been? Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah, it's good to see Donna. It's good to see all of y'all, actually. Elaine, thank you for the super sticker. I so appreciate it. And yeah, this is for you. Let me get back to my spot. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Mm. My husband and I had a debate again on my, I let him hear this, and I was like, they, whenever they donate, this is what I play. uh, his commentary is something. I tell you that. Let me see. Deb is saying, yes, Joan, she's smarter than those fifth graders. Well, yes, she is. Elaine said, won't be buying it. Yeah. And yeah. I mean, if you buy it, you buy it, but just know who you are lining the pockets of. Okay. I'm doing great, Mrs. VS. How are you? I'm doing okay. The sun is out, Didn't wake up as early as I have the last few nights. That's our mornings, I should say, because it was like around 4. Yeah, those early mornings can get you. Hey, Marvin. Mrs. S., don't you think that his sources are Murdoch and the Rotorats? Then they turn to say is Meghan's mouthpiece. Hello, yes. Um, he's done a lot of writing, so I've shared different stuff here and there, but yeah, he's part of them, and with them saying he's their mouthpiece, of course, that gins up the crazies, and they somewhat go after him. And then with them saying that, although Squad knows that's not the truth, he's just appears to be very fair. I mean, even Tina in the show, while they liked him, were like he's still part of the Rhoda. So just to each his or her own. To each his or her own. That's all I'll say. And this really was just to chit chat about that. And, if you have anything else on your mind that you want to chat about, we can do that and kind of go from there. Let me see. Mm, yeah. I think most folks had the same kind of idea. I just wasn't I didn't purchase the first. Now I'm very thankful I didn't, and I'll just stick to buying books that Harry or Meghan. It's their book. I'll stick to those. So as I can see now, it's a crazy little world out here. Mm-hmm. Mm. Oh, Joan, that's so sweet. VS, I come for the message and your singing. One moment. Sleep. Okay. I was going to call my husband out here so he can see this message personally. Joan, thank you so much. This is for you. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Thank you so very much. Okay, so I don't have anything else. So if you guys don't have anything, or ladies, everybody doesn't have anything else, I will let me see. H night, Miss VS, you're cutting in and out on my side. Is it just mine? Oh, I don't know. Hopefully not. You might have to refresh. Anyone else that might have an audio? I'm about to sign off anyway, but hopefully the audio wasn't too bad. Church Nelly's usually pretty good with the markers letting me know, hey, you're not, experienced Africans, how are you? Good to see you. Let me see. Sonia, Mumble's dress to an official state banquet. Oh, I deleted the pictures out of that, so yeah. I didn't see the dress. That red one, if that's what you're talking about, wasn't the one she wore to the dinner, but yeah. John Jenkins, it's a beautiful time to be a squatty because squatties were on the right side of history. Bing, ding, ding. There you go. Perfectly, wonderfully set. Wonderfully set. So, um, oh, okay. Thank y'all. There's no problem. Audio is good. No problem on my side. Okay. It's good on my side. Okay. I just like to know just in case. And those of you who like to get your workout on, check out Wellness with Frugal Mama. 7 a.m. Eastern time is when I get it. I'm not sure if she's in my time zone. So um, you would need to connect, but you can get your workout on. Good half hour in and get that blood rushing. I'm usually listening while she's doing her thing. I support. Matthews, where are that money that the king took? Oh Lord, which one? Took from the people or took from the bags of money? Mm. Maybe in some bottles, because when his wife looks like this, and y'all know where I'm getting ready to go. When his wife looks like this on a tour, yeah, it's trouble. So. The Lady in Black is coming even for OS. Just saying. You need to find another publisher, sir. Now, that's just my 2 cents. And on that note, we are just about at a half hour. Oh, I said it was going to be a short one, didn't I? And I stuck to it. Thank you, Carol, for confirming this. This sounds good. I do have my issues. I made sure I had my mic down when I started the outro music versus yesterday. That was fun. Whew. All right. I love you all. Please be safe out there. I always say when you're in large public settings, please, please, please put your mask on. All right. And don't forget, as we're coming up to the month of December, gifts, go out and get your trash time merch. Okay. All right. Love you all. Take care. And I'll see you around the YouTube halls, I'm sure. And yeah, it's all good in the hood. Take care, everybody. Let me get my outro music up. And see you soon. I'll be scheduling out this week's streams too. All right. Bye, everybody.